Hi everyone, I'm ASP Zainab.
Last year, close to 68 million passengers passed through Changi Airport.
And did you know that more high-risk foreign travellers were screened and refused entry into Singapore? Well, follow me to find out how and why our officers protect our borders against the unlawful entry of travellers in Changi Airport. Hi Haziq.
Hi.
Can you share with us exactly how many foreign travellers were denied entry at the checkpoints?
Yeah, so collectively about 33,000 travellers were denied entry across all checkpoints in the year 2024, which is a 16% increase over the years.
Why the sudden increase though?
Okay, with the full implementation of NCC, officers are now able to leverage between biometrics and data, which also enhances their profiling and also ability to detect travellers even before they reach the checkpoint. With a mobile tablet in hand, they are also able to conduct stringent checks there and then.
So who actually are these people and why do they want to come into Singapore?
These travellers are usually those who pose a security and also immigration risks, such as illegal workers, overstayers, and also those who are deemed to have high potential to commit crimes in Singapore.
So recently I heard that you actually handled a case yourself about refusal of entry. Can you share with us a bit more about the case? How did you engage the traveller and what was his reaction?
We detected abnormalities in his passport pages. We discovered also that it was pasted upon an original passport. After that, we proceeded to do an interview with the subject. So during the interview, he was uncooperative up till a point where he broke down and cried. This also raised some red flags for us. We then proceeded on to do a thorough back check on his personal belongings. That was where we found his original ID in his bags.
It must be very challenging for you to manage both security as well as a welcoming experience. So how do you and your officers manage this?
It's crucial for us to maintain a professional composure, where we also think that security and also service may not be mutually exclusive. But then we also do aim to provide a secure yet welcoming experience for everyone.
Not only through our officers' eagle eyes and mobile tablets in hand, but did you also know that ICA's automated lanes also possess counter-forgery detection capabilities?
Yes, you are right, Zainab. Our automated lanes are able to detect travellers using fraudulent passport as well as repeated travellers impersonating or using false identities. This is even more so for those who have previously committed an offence in Singapore and are trying to re-attempt to come into Singapore under a different identity.
Oh, so can you share how many cases have been detected so far?
There are 61 of such cases in 2024.
Recently, you handled a case of suspected tampered passport. Can you share more about how the person was caught and what were the actions taken?
With automated clearance, ICA actually use technology quite extensively by pre-screening arriving passengers. So recently I've handled a tampered passport case whereby the bags was actually being man-trapped in a lane, and the lane actually notified our assessment and investigation officers for the necessary follow-up. And thereafter, the bags was being referred to the duty office to do the necessary investigation. Upon doing the investigation, we actually scrutinized the security features of the passport and we determined that this passport was actually a tampered passport.
Apart from safeguarding Singapore's borders, ICA also plays a role in combating against international money laundering and terrorism financing.
Yes, Zainab, even though there is no restrictions to bringing in and taking out any amount of CBNI, it is still a requirement for all travellers to submit a declaration each time they enter or leave Singapore carrying more than $20,000 in CBNI.
Why are we doing this?
So criminals and terrorist financiers around the world have actually been known to use cash couriers as a means to physically move funds across borders, to finance their illicit activities or to launder their ill-gotten gains. This initiative actually helps to facilitate the detection, investigation and prosecution of drug trafficking activities and serious crimes.
Oh, I actually remember that you handled a case of undeclared currencies. Perhaps you can share a bit more about the case and what were the actions taken?
Sure. In this case, the traveller was directed to undergo secondary checks. And during these checks, we actually uncovered more than $90,000 in undeclared currency. When we actually interviewed her, she explained to us that these currencies were meant for her medical expenses in Singapore and that she was under the impression that there was no need to declare since she will be splitting it amongst her family members. Due to this non-declaration, she was actually issued a compensation fine under the Corruption, Drug Trafficking and Other Serious Crimes Act.
Last year, almost 230 million passengers passed through our checkpoints. most of them would have cleared the immigration halls under the diligent and watchful eyes of our ICA officers. Often, I've been asked why the need to safeguard our borders when Singapore is so small. Well, the answer is simple. We all want our loved ones to return to a safe home, and it is for this reason that ICA officers prioritize this duty above all in securing our borders. This is ASP Zainab, signing off.